Hello and welcome to Console Accessories. I hope you're staying safe and I hope you're looking after each other. And just for a few minutes, let's look at this and spend a little bit of time from the outside world, okay? A bit of a distraction. Okay, so what do we got here? This is a gaming grip and it's by a company called Vivefox. Now, there's no Vivefox branding on here at all, so I assume that this is one of these Chinese licensed products where somebody makes this and they license it out to anyone and they can put their name on it. It's just I've got the one from Vivefox. I got it on Amazon for £25. It's around $20. And there's all different flavours of it. There's ones with cracked handles that have the lights on. There's ones that are like this. There's ones that have a little bit more slippery, a little more plasticky. There's ones without a battery. There's ones with a game card. I'll link all of it in the description below. I'll show you all the different versions you could get. But essentially this one that I've got is the grippier of the lot, and it comes with a battery pack. Okay, now because if you're like me and you've been playing Animal Crossing, now this is an original Switch, so I bought this day one and the battery is not good at all. I mean, Animal Crossing, I'm lucky to get 2 hours out of Animal Crossing in one play session, and because I play handheld more than anything, I need an external battery to keep it going, because I can't bother just to put it back on the dock or put it on charge and play it and have it cabled. I want to be around. That's the idea of handheld, isn't it? Okay, so and I got this one, and I've done another video on another grip, and I'll link it up there. But I wouldn't bother with that one because I'll be honest with you, it was a bit naff. So I needed something else, and I decided to get this one. Okay, so let's crack on with this. If you like this video, stick a thumbs up. It'd be hugely appreciated. And hit the subscribe button if you're new around here. It would mean a lot to me. Okay, so this is the Vivefox, and there's, like I said, there's no branding on Vivefox apart from on here. And if I show you here, this tiny barcode here, it says Vivefox just there in kind of broken print. Okay, that's the only one. So hence why I think it's licensed. I mean, I could be wrong, but you know, I think it is. Okay, so on the front, gaming grip, being the best gaming experience. We've got a gaming grip, non-slip design, full protection. Yeah, we'll see. And a stand design. Okay, that's for the Switch console. And on the bottom, we have two different flavors for this version. It's the power bank and the gaming cards. And this one's is the power bank version. Like I said, the gaming card, you can fit some. Instead of the battery, it's the same size. It just holds games. And nothing on the sides. And then on the back here, bit of instructions. It did come with instructions. I'm not going to show you them. I'm not going to waste your time because I spent about 15 minutes trying to work out how to actually use this thing because of the broken English. There's just a couple of things you need to be pressing. There's a couple of lights. It doesn't make it entirely clear of what it does, but I've worked it out and I'll tell you what it is. Okay, so I've been playing with this now for a couple of days. I've boxed it back up just to show you what you get in it and the way it comes. Okay, so there we go. The grip, the battery, cable, and this as well. So if we run through a few of the bits, start off with this USB-C cable. Yeah, no great shakes, is it? Lovely to see that it's included. I don't know how good quality it is, but it's a nice L shape, which is nice. And then this is your stand. Okay, so this is your grip. On the back here, it's kind of got these grates here for the air vents. This fits into them like that. Okay, so it kind of has a hook there, and then you kind of hook it into these bits here. There you go, like that, and then you can have it stood up. So if you're playing handheld with your modded official Pro controller, you can play it desktop mode. Great. I very rarely play desktop mode, so that would be no use to me, but you know, it's a nice addition to have that. Yeah, please that. Okay, the main thing. Here it is. So this is the grip. This is the rubberized feel. So it's quite slippery. Okay. So when I first got it out of the box, I was thinking, wow, that's too slippery. But I mean, after a good few hours of play, it seems to be sticking up a bit, which is a good thing. So I know if I keep playing with it, it's going to stiffen up a little bit, so it's not too bad. Okay, and that's the way you hold it. And it's good if I show you now is I think the only issue, I mean, this is really nitpicking, and I do apologise about this. When you're playing it, is this bit here digs into the palm a little bit, not enough to cause discomfort, but you can feel it. Okay, so you see that there? You can see that digging in. So when you're playing, if you're playing a couple of hours like that, it'll probably hurt, but you don't. And I just felt it, that was all. So I thought I'd better tell you that. And they've tried to cut down on weight by cutting these kind of triangle bits out. They're really useful because when I'm playing it, I grip with this finger. Okay, so my middle finger here, I use that as a little bit of a grip. So I don't know if it's purposeful or not, but that makes it really comfy. This addition here, really comfy. And then these two bits on the top are spring loaded. So that's how you put your switch in, and then you've got your USB port there for your switch. On the back, USB connector, and on here, got these two here, which is how you take in and out of your battery. So this is the battery. It's only 5,000 mAh. It's not too big, but it's enough. And I think they've absolutely nailed it with the 5,000 because it's not particularly heavy. It doesn't feel very heavy. Okay, so let's weigh it. It's 135 grams, okay? I've got this thing, which is my 10,000 mAh battery that I use. I've had this on the back of the Switch. And again, I did a video and I'll link to that above. It's a great battery pack, don't get me wrong. However, because it's got this USB-C attached to it. However, it's too heavy to be attached to a Switch. Okay, so I can't have this playing with a Switch. It's just too much, okay? So that's 220 grams. Okay, so it's nearly 100 grams more than that. And that's too much. That is too heavy for anyone with their wrists, too much. So I think this is perfect. It's virtually the same size. It's virtually the same size as that. It's just nearly 100 grams lighter, which is brilliant, which is really, really good. I'm really pleased with that. So what you do is you can have it, like charging. So you charge it that one and you can have an output that one. So you can use it for your phone, you can use it for your tablet. I'm not sure it's powerful enough to charge a laptop or anything. I doubt it is. But you can use it certainly for handheld things, input and output. So you can use it without the grip if you want to. Superb. But the main thing is I want to be using it in with this. Okay, so you've got your two kind of connectors there. Can I show you that? There you go. And that seating bit there, and there's another seating bit there. They connect to this, the gold bit's there, and the seating bit there, and a seating bit there. So what you do is you line it all up, and then you just push it on. Okay, so make sure it's lined up, and then push it on, and it clicks in. Okay, and there it is. Let's get, while we're here, let's get this all weighed. So 252 grams, almost, only just a bit heavier than just that on its own. So this is super light. And then how you do that, put the switch in. All you do is you put your switch in the top there like that, and you're going to use your thumbs, okay, to push it on. Now you don't push your Joy-Con bits because you'll just fire Joy-Cons off. What you do is you hold the switch and you're going to push it up, okay, till you're above that USB-C connector in there. Okay, so you push it up above and then you just drop it down and lower it. Easy. Okay, if I do this from another angle, push it and then lift it up like that, and then put it in, put it down and lift, and then down there like that. There we go. Easy. And it's in. And it's in there nicely seated. It feels great. The comfort-wise, really enjoying it. The weight, certainly, because it's nice and light, really good. Okay, so it has USB-C down there. So if I show you this, so it's not charging at the moment, we're on 58%. If I plug it in, wait a couple of seconds, turns on and it starts charging. Okay, so this is charging it. This isn't using the battery, this is just simply charging the switch from the cable. Then, if I flip it over, you have the battery on there like that. Now there's LEDs in here, so if I turn it on by pressing it once, it comes on. So I've only got one power of battery, so that's 0 to 25%. And then there's 2, 3, and there's 4 LEDs in there that all kind of light up when it's charging up, the obvious version, okay? Turn it off, you just double tap it, and it turns off. So, you turn it on, it starts charging. Okay, so it's charging your Switch. But if this gets low and you don't want to take it out, you can't bother. All you do is you hold that down for 3 seconds and it goes red. Okay, it stops charging because it's turned the battery off, and you plug it in like that. You can see it's red, still red, but it's still flashing blue. That means it's charging up the battery on its own. Okay, it's also going to be charging up this. Okay, so it's not going to be as powerful, so it's still going to be charging this, but it's also going to be charging your battery. So it's a really nice feature. So you don't have to take your battery out to charge it. You can just leave it in there. But then if you double tap it, oh no, sorry, to turn it off, sorry, off the charge, you have to hold down it for 3 seconds to turn it off the battery charge. And then as you can see, I've gone past 25% and I'm charging through 25 to 50%. And then when you want to turn it off, take it out. So taking it out, I'm at 25%, turning it off. Okay, turning it on, we'll be charging that. That will be charging it all, and then hold down for 3 seconds, we're charging the Switch and the battery. So loads of functionality, really pleased about that. Now I was testing this a lot, and it takes a couple of hours to charge up the battery from flat. It takes a couple of hours for the battery to fully charge your Switch. A lot longer if you are playing a game at the same time. So this morning I was playing Animal Crossing and I had the battery charging it up. It was going quite slowly, but that's because I was playing it for obvious reasons. I did notice when the battery, actually when the battery was down to, I'd probably say under 15%, you know when it says, oh, battery low, it actually charges a lot quicker than this thing could charge your Switch. So get your Switch up to about 15% before you do that. Then happily play Animal Crossing and it will charge and it will go up as you're playing. It's just when it gets to that 15%, it just drops quicker than it can charge. It's not fast, it just trickle charges a little bit slower, so you will end up with 0%. So just stick it in there, don't play it for a couple of minutes while it gets up to 15%, then you can start playing it. Okay, so that's it really. I'm really enjoying this. It's certainly miles better than the other grip, the other grip that had the fan on the back. It's certainly a lot better than that. It feels really good quality. The rubberized for me is lovely. I didn't want the cracked version because I couldn't get the battery for it. I could buy the cracked version now and put this battery in it, but why am I going to spend another $20 on that? I'm not. Okay, so let me just show you as well, because it's take that out. If I want to take the battery out, there's these two bits here. You pull them back and just pop the battery out. So when you pull it back and then you push it forward and you've got your battery out. This is really good. I'm really pleased with this. I'm really pleased they've gone for only the 5,000 because I didn't want it to be too heavy. The weight was a big thing for me. And also, if you want to put your battery in, it's really handy to put your Switch in first, because it makes it easier, because then you just kind of lay it on there in the Switch and just plop it in easy. So really impressed with the quality. I think they've done a great idea with the battery. Certainly the size and the weight doesn't feel much at all. Really pleased with this. I like the functions of charging the battery and charging the Switch. Charging the Switch, I really like. Really good. It won't go in a dock, okay, for obvious reasons, because it's probably need double the size of that, okay. So it won't go in the dock, understandable. I use one of these for so I can use my AirPods. I did a video, again, I'll link up there, where I plug this into my Switch and I can use my AirPods via Bluetooth. I've plugged that into there, it won't work, okay, I've tested it. So you can't use your Bluetooth headphones when it's in here. So that's a consideration to take in mind if that's what you do. Just gentle, take that out. And there we have it. Really pleased with this. I think this is excellent. I think if you're looking for a charging grip, I think you can't go wrong for this simply because of the weight. It's a huge importance to me. Okay, so what do you think? Have you got one? Are you going to get one? Are you playing Animal Crossing and having your battery depleted as quick as mine? I got the Able Sisters in today And it's the start of Bunny Day, so I'm collecting all my eggs and all Animal Crossing themed stuff like that. Love it. And I'm going to be on it all day. This is going to be used all day. Okay, so any questions? Let me know below. Happily answer them. Or if you've got any, if you're going to get this, let me know. Or if you're thinking about this, or if you've got one and you need any help on it, certainly with the instructions, let me know. I'll answer that. And like I said before, stick a thumbs up. It'd be really appreciated if you're new, subscribe around here. And stay safe out there. Look after each other. Until the next video. Bye-bye.